Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sensational Sales, where we take pop cultural references and fun stories to explain sales principles so that you can learn them and that you can remember them easily. And today, we're actually going to call it Soundsational Sales because, ta-da, I have a piano here. There's a story I want to share with childhood, and then we will attach it to the sales application and the business application. And it's this. As a young man, a teenager young man, I knew I had a differential advantage in that I was musical. I could play the piano relatively well. I played the trumpet really well, especially if it was jazz. I had a ska band, and this was really something that I wanted to do something with. And so, I'd try to attract the ladies. I'd be at a party or some kind of gathering, and they'd have a piano, and I would sit down and I would play something like this to attract the ladies. Anyway, something really, really fast. It was better then, so don't judge. And I get some glances over. Maybe some people would kind of gather over. And then some jock would come up once I was done, with the flashiness, would come up and literally using two fingers would play something like this. Would go, and they'd gather around and they'd listen to him pluck out the one song that he actually knew. And then they'd have a conversation and then they'd take off together. I'm like, what the heck? Mozart, flashiness, Blue Rondo and Turk. And they're just playing, this one song. What I didn't understand was I was playing the wrong song for my target audience. Because these ladies did not want Blue Rondo Le Turc. That's the song that would impress their parents, their grandparents, their great-grandparents, and possibly their great-great-grandparents. I was really missing the boat. They wanted something that they knew. They wanted something they could sing to that had the good-looking guy with a gap in his teeth singing, I will never find another lover greater than you, more precious than you. That's what they wanted, right? What does this have to do with you and with your prospecting and with your business? You got to be playing the right song. Messaging is everything. And if you don't have the right message, you're not going to prosper, right? And so what you need to do is you need to find your target audience who you're going to sell to, and you got to find the right message. And there's a lot of different ways to do this. There's the trial and error method, or fail fast, some people call it. And it does work. It just takes some time. It's like flipping a coin. You have to see my other video for that one. But you have to flip it so many times in order to find the right one. I might suggest some other ideas, which is maybe see what your competitors are doing and then tweak it a little bit. Even better, start doing some qualitative interviews. Start talking to people in that target range. Find some friends who are in that target range and explain that you want to get the right messaging. This is your product. These are the different ways of explaining what it is. And perhaps one of my favorites is to do a survey. In fact, this is a great way of prospecting. Come with a survey, explain who you are, and say, hey, this is a survey. I want to understand what kind of things you're looking for, what kind of services and products would be really beneficial to you. And what that does is by doing that, you actually break the ice a little bit. And then when you get that survey back, you can say, oh, this is cool. Do you know we can actually do this for you? It's a great way of getting the message right. Make sure you get the right message. Now, this story initially was rough, but it does have a happy ending. You see, initially I was thinking, you know what? I'm so angry. This song is too simple. I'm never going to learn it. And then 15 years later, I finally learned it. And now, fairly recently, I was at a party and I sat down and at the piano and I played. And you know what happened? And the girls came over and talked to me. And we had a great conversation. And then we took off and went on a date. So make sure you're playing the right song. Messaging is everything. So until next time, have a good one, and best of sales success to you.